So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement
match.
already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Quality ball. Now that's well seen too. That's a sharp pass. And it's Ibrahimovic. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, it's Dembele. Pedri. Ronaldinho. Pull it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rodri. Oh, that's a clever-looking header! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He watched it all the way, and that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team must deliver. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central...
Real chance! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Neymar gets into a good position. Rummenigge! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That is good alertness. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Searching pass he's played there. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Has a look and plays it forward. And that could well leave a mark. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Can he latch on to this? Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard does well to get it back.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Grealish, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Pedri. No way through. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Olise. Delivered. And the shot! They've done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tonali. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Rummenigge. Albert Ferrer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Really fierce, close defending. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Neymar. Might be danger here. And this is Neymar. Look at the space here. And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Messi. Chance, surely! What a wonderful goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Pedri. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Here's Pedri. That's a good ball. And it's Pedri. And a chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. This place, these people, and their heroes. The grand old stadium graced by so many greats of the Mexican game, but above all, a game always of its proud and passionate people. And already we're underway here. They've done it! Ambitious ball here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Neymar. Rummenigge. Neymar. That is a brilliant interception. Pato. And it's Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's an imaginative pass. It's come to nothing. Messi. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Tries to play it through. Messi. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pedri. That has been cut short.
Cerezo Osaka really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Messi. Rodri. Neymar. Now that's well seen too. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Thuram. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good ball, that too.
Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He won't be happy with that one. And he opts to go forward. Pedri can see things others simply cannot.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rummenigge. And this is Neymar. That's a nicely weighted pass. And the shot! Messi. Del Piero. And it's Neymar. In with the challenge. Xabi Alonso, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Xabi Alonso. Pull it. And he was quick to react. Well, that pass isn't the best. Aim forwards. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Goes for a shot! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Danger averted for now. Rodri. This might spell danger. Oh, good ball. There's the shot! Goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Xabi Alonso. Del Piero has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Now, he's just misjudged that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the pass is intercepted. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Messi. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So off we go once more. Del Piero stood his ground strongly. Played into space. Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Conte. And it's Messi. Has a shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Ferdinand. Xavi Alonso. And he's intervened well there. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's got away. That's an excellent interception. It's their second corner of the game. Pedri plays it short. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi stood up well to him there. Rijkaard. Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! And he hits the net! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Pullet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, there's the clearance. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Del Piero. Rodri. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And this is Messi. Xavi Alonso. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. And this is Del Piero. Threads one in. Nice interception, well timed. Chance here to counter. Pullet. And this is Pullet. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's having a shot! Goal at his mercy and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Flashes it across. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to go deep. Cleared away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Thuram. And it's Messi.
Oh, really well played.
Ball played for Conte. That's tidy. And it's Messi. Good take. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 66.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Número 14.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Cerezo Osaka really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, such a clever touch. They've won a corner. Roberto Carlos goes short. Best. Back when it goes. And the shot! Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! And we're done. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as... So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
The action has already started. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweet...
Rummenigge!
Pinged towards the front line.
Rummenigge really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's good play. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And they're back on the ball again. Pelé. Pelé.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Out to the left it goes. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Now it's Pelé. And this is Pelé. And a chance! And he's done it!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. First quarter of an hour gone. Pullet takes a shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element...
And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Threads one in. Now it's Pelé. Passes short and sharp. He's found Luis Suarez! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And it's Messi. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's found a way through. And he thumps it clear.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rooney. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pelé aims beyond the defence. It's a promising position. Now it's Pelé. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. He's got away. And it's claimed by the keeper. And the counter is on. Brilliantly cut out. That's a sharp pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Knocks it into space. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Shot a goal! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And yes, Yes, it's there! And they're back in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Pele. Oh, it's a great ball here. He's had a shot! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So now the difference is 3. Nicely weighted ball. Luis Suarez. Now it's Bullet. It's loose now, and they want to get... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Has another go. Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's shifting through the gears here. Great ball, and he's in. It's Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! A finish right from the top draw. And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
There's the start of the second half. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Cerezo Osaka clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pele. Oh, this is a terrific run. Nice control. He is through, and the finish! Gattuso. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's looking wide. That's a good run down the left. And he plays one through. Pedri deals with that comfortably. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Makaleli. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Foot in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rooney, he has found the way through. That is a brilliant interception. There's the crossfield ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Rooney. Tries to pass it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Stood up well to him there. Lahm. So we've reached the hour mark. Ferdinand calmly anticipates.
Pele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Good take, and is he in? He's been bundled over, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Now it's Messi. Indonesia finding their passes. Mbappe, he's being chance for a shot! And it's Messi. Vieira with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Very nicely done. Rodri. And this is Messi.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Messi. Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Pull it. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And here's Messi. Lovely bit of skill. He's having a shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And it's Messi. Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction. There's his chance to lead the counter. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. They get a throw in. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rummenigge. Messi. Ibrahimovic. He's had a shot! Goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Pullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Knocks it into space. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's a sharp little ball here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Has a look and plays it forward. Neymar.
Oh, sweet feet.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nicely aimed pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. And it's Hullet. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, good spread.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Decent chance! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
So what can they make of this? Messi. And this is Ibrahimovic. Messi. And the first 45 minutes are up. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we are back on the way. He's picked his way through. And this is Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Showing good feet. He is through here. And the cutback. And he's there to clear it. And it's Seedorf. Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Messi. That is lovely. Ibrahimovic under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Seedorf. There's the shot! Really well-taken goal. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Indonesia get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now it's Mbappe. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
And he's away. And he's well positioned here. Ibrahimovic! A whisker high.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Ibrahimovic. Messi. And it's Hullet. Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Ibrahimovic. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 24, Mbappe. Number 9, Ibrahimovic. Number 8, Gullit. Number 10, Messi.
They've played it short.
Coming on the field, number
Zola.
7, Neymar.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 14.
And he's there to make the challenge. Out to the left it goes. Yeah, can see things others simply cannot. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Seedorf. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah going face to face with his great rival. And here's Neymar.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Mohamed Salah. Kaka. And here's Neymar. It's Neymar! And the lead stays intact, just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Oh, what a mistake! Face to face, and the shot! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Zola, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Vieira. And here's Neymar.
2 added minutes has been
That
indicated.
looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shapes to shoot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So, real chance! And that is as far as it goes. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish having... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. For 70 years or thereabouts, this place has borne witness to some truly special moments in sport on this continent. Little surprise, the Estadio Olimpico Universitario was once dubbed the most important building in modern America.
As you can see, we've already started here.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
But they've got it again. And here's Ibrahimovic. Clarence Seedorf, Jim, a player of immense intelligence and relentless brilliance.
Yeah, he is the total midfielder, Peter. He's essentially a 10, an 8 and a 6 all in one. His tactical intelligence, his athleticism, his reading of the game, ball-winning capabilities make him a one-man counter-attacking unit.
Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, that's neat. Seedorf. No way through, so back... And a chance! Licking it over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And he's been shifted off it. Messi. And it's Messi. Looking to play him in.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. Still goalless. Looking for a runner. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi picked out brilliant, and the shot! Rodri.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
30 minutes gone. No way through.
Bosnia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Don't go.
And he's in on goal. He's having a
Don't
shot!
go.
Goal! Bosnia-Herzegovina! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Bosnia and Herzegovina have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Bosnia and Herzegovina upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Pedri.
Cerezo Osaka certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
He's looking wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Lahm. Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Ibrahimovic. Rodri. Neymar. Rummenigge. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Cerezo Osaka can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Great ball, and he's in here.
Ah,
He's shift
flick.
charge, surely! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Bosnia clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And this is Neymar. Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. Beckenbauer.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Messi. Rummenigge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great chance here from position A1.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
And here's Pedri. Pedri! Oh, off the bar! That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's got away. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
La cantidad de espectadores
So,
de
Ian,
este
what are you
partido
thinking?
Well, the
fue de
stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to
71.998.
argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
And here's Messi. Rijkaard. Pass somewhat off target. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pedri. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rafael Varane is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Pedri. And he's managed to get free. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pelé touches it back. Oh, good ball! Neymar, nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Brilliantly cut out.
Cerezo Osaka really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Bosnia and Herzegovina finding their passes. Just about up to 75 minutes. Lovely feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Opts to play it back. And this is Ibrahimovic. Danger averted for now. And he's quick to snatch it back. Looking for options for movement. Pass is just off target. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He is through here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Seedorf. Pelé has found the net here, of course. And here's Ronaldinho. And Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
Corner number 2 then.
Número 8. Número 77.
And it's been taken short.
Número 66.
Very nicely done.
Entran número 11.
Bosnia
Número
nearly
21.
finished it off there,
Cambio.
but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Se van a
He
jugar
steps
2
in,
minutos
and
de
that's the end of that.
compensación.
Turns back here, probably the best option. There's the crossfield ball. And that will be it. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Ja, dat is een beetje trokken. Oh, nice man, nice. Je speelde goed, man. Ik kwam er niet doorheen. Die defense.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Rafael Varane. He's solid in the air, Peter. He's tough in the tackle and a very good reader of the game. Most of all, though, if something goes wrong when the opposition break through, he's got the pace to get back and make a vital intervention.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Neymar. No, he is not giving anything away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Foot in. And that's really well manoeuvred. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now, can they get him away?
Cruyff really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And here's Cruyff.
Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Messi.
Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Still goalless. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge. And this is Neymar. Lovely feet. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gives it back. And this is Neymar. Toure with the clearance. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the counter is on. Knocks it into space. Now it's come to nothing. "15 minutes till half-time. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Bullet dominates aerially so often.
Cerezo Osaka are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Now it's Pelé. Spread it left. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Ambitious ball here. That's good vision. Cleared away. Now it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this?
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Plays it in low. And it's claimed by the keeper. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. And we hit half-time.
Good game out.
Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Just a quick announcement.
So your views
We
on
would
the
like
first
to
half?
inform you that
Solid,
CCTV
very
is
solid,
now in
actually,
operation
Peter.
for your safety.
They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Cerezo Osaka are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That's good play. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Really well played. He read that perfectly. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Pedri plays it short. Pedri! And he's being shifted off it. And this is Neymar. Goes for a shot! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Another. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
We have already started here.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Messi gets into a good position. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Gets to show off his quick feet. Backward it goes. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's fabulous. Swept in. Danger averted for now.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Ibrahimovic. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Messi. Lovely feet. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neymar. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Ibrahimovic.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Ibrahimovic. Rummenigge! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Neymar. Neymar going full steam ahead down the left flank. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now this could be a chance. This looks... Chance for a shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Odo. Not going up front in a hurry. Pull it.
Besiktas clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Rummenigge has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Ferdinand. Not the most accurate pass. Makalele gets a foot in here. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi. That is lovely. And it's Gullit. He is just caressing the ball. Can he get onto this? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Fires it in low. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Odo, cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's picked his way through. Otto tries to pass it through. And that's played in low. And a chance! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's got the beating of his man. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Cerezo Osaka really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And now,
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are back on the way.
Cerezo Osaka have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Rodri. Rummenigge, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Pedri. And this is It's Ibrahimovic! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Opts to play it back. Chance, surely! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Besiktas have reclaimed it. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Besiktas appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Tries a shot! And he hits the net! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And very quickly takes a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a key interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Oh, well played. Pull it. Messi. And this is Messi. Drilled in low. Van der Sar claims it without any fuss.
Besiktas really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Eto'o. Eto'o. Oh, smashing header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution in progress.
And he's had a hit. And that certainly packed a punch. Besiktas have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Ronaldo. He has found the way. Cristiano Ronaldo! He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
It's their second corner of the game. Zola plays it short. Can he finish? It's there! And this is getting better and better. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Serginho. Makaleli. Over to the left. Cruyff. That's a nicely shaped ball. Ronaldo has it out wide and in space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Oh, played through for the wide man. Neymar. Oh, that's nice. Just 5 minutes left. And this is Bale. He is through here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And this is Eto'o. And they can counter here. Cruyff.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And it's Cruyff. Passes coming off in quick succession here. A lot of space ahead of him. Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
He's having a go! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam, the club that unites this city, the club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere. The action has already started. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
Oh, that's neat. Can he get it through? Deep cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Rui Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's a dangerous... Best! Oh, great save by Dida. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Best actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. And here's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Frankie de Jong has attained the status of elite midfielder at a tender age. It's very rare you see someone have so much maturity, composure and vision on the ball. One of the best proponents of total football I've seen in recent times.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, what a ball! And the shot! It's in! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. What a scene this is. The locals proudly refer to this venue as the Colossus of St. Ursula. And boy, everything about this place is absolutely colossal. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
And it's Cruyff, looking to play him in. Oh, that was vital. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That is good alertness. He's on it, can he get away? Looking for the run. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
And he's picked it up out wide. A lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. Now it's Hullet. Rodri. Neymar. Ferdinand. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And here's Messi. Neymar. Oh, he's had a shot! And he's done it!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. He is through here. That's very neat. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Out for a throw. That has not gone well. Rijkaard. Pedri. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the...
Gets his head on it! Half an hour played now. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he was quick to react. And it's Cruyff. Rodri. Messi. Very much a man of this moment. And the pass is intercepted. Cruyff. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Neymar. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. They get a throw in. Rijkaard. Rummenigge. He is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. That's been slipped through. He's found a way through. Chance! Harmlessly behind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And this is Pele. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's managed to get free. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Bellingham. Rafinha. Pullet. Floated through. Rafinha! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And the second half gets underway. Pele, Pullet. Oh, that's a fine interception. Pedri. And this is Ronaldo. He's beaten the last man. Big chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Now that's well seen too. Messi quietly revving up. Cruyff. He's a sharp little ball here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, well played. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. So we've reached the hour mark. Well read, nice interception. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Messi. And he welcomes it in. Oh, robust challenge. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in these superb scenes. Just feel it. The action has already started. And here's Dembele. That's good play. It's Neymar! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish. And I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Quality ball. And that could set him on his way. It's a promising position. Aimed beyond the defence. Shot at goal! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, it looked promising. He's having a shot! Not the most accurate pass. Oh, sweet feet. Messi. Oh, that's nice. Lahm did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Dembele. He is through here. Dembele! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Rummenigge is on his... And a chance! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Very nicely done. Oh, it's come loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Lahm. Now there's a fine ball. Rafael Varane gives no quarter whatsoever. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, it's Dembele. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Eto'o. And this is Shevchenko. Nicely aimed pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Dembele. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Now it's Shevchenko. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shevchenko showed plenty of zest, and the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Nice control. He's away. Eto. Ronaldinho. Milan looking to pass their way through. Oh, super find. And he's managed to get free. Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
It's become a case of men against boys. Mohamed Salah. Oh, super ball. Good read, needed to be. Out to the left it goes. And the counter is on. He's picked his way through. And this is Neymar. And we hit half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
And the action is back on the way. So nearly the perfect ball. Neymar. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And Messi! He's put it wide.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Spread neatly. That's very neat. He has found a way through. Oh, that's neat. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, this is a great position. There will be a throw-in. Rodri. Ferdinand.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Ronaldinho. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Eto'o. And that has put paid to that. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pedri. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Mohamed Salah, and he's there to make the challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way through. Rummenigge. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, taken with style! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Great defending, strong and determined. Tries to play it through. Yaya Toure. That's a sharp pass. And it's been played through. He's got away. Oh, what a mistake! Chance, surely! It's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Threads one in. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's a throw-in. And it's Pedri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And the shot! Lam. Mohamed Salah. Neymar. 2 minutes to be added on.
Indicated.
And here's Dembele. Tries a shot! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an...